Good evening. Welcome to the Anna London Show. And it sure is cold out, isn't it, Alan?
Oh my God. Let's not talk about the weather.
Does it depress you? Because it kind of depresses me.
I almost died today. Let's start with that.
Are you asthmatic and you walked out into the cold and you stopped breathing?
No. So I'm on lunch at work and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna walk to Subway. You know how close Subway is to St. Mary.
Yeah, it's not far.
I didn't feel like going to get my coat. All right. I had my wallet. I'm like, I don't really need my coat.
And you're in scrubs.
Yeah, I'm in scrubs with my long sleeve shirt on. I had my hat on though. I had my hat in my pocket. So I put my hat on. I walk outside and this gust of wind comes and just blows me. I literally jump off the ground and I'm like, I run back in and I'm like, dude, it's cold as hell outside. So like, just run. I'm like, all right. Here I go, darting across the street. Car comes out of nowhere. Going like 35 miles an hour down North Avenue. So that's how my lunch started.
Wow.
And I continue to run. I get there. My ears are freezing cold. It took me like a minute to get there. My ears are cold. So let's not talk about the weather.
Sounds
let's
miserable.
Talk about something else. Like,
I was actually
your
inside
day?
most of the day. I was inside most of the day in the
With
warm.
Heat, I'm assuming.
Heat. Yep, I have heat in my apartment. Yep, I'm one of the
I hope so.
I'm one of the lucky people. Yep. So it was good. It was a music day. Worked on some music.
Okay.
And hung out with some friends, and then had a really good dinner, which you missed a really good dinner because we had some pretty good pizza at my house with the Madpole cats.
But it wasn't homemade though. Why didn't you make homemade?
Well, somebody
pizza?
made it homemade. I mean, it was from a deli. Shit.
Well, Pick and Save doesn't count as homemade, Anna.
Well, I didn't make it with my own hands. Yeah.
What was all on it?
Thank you, Pick and Save Deli.
What were the toppings?
Well, one was a deluxe, so it had all sorts of stuff on
all
it.
the good stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the other one was pepperoni.
Was it like a big party size pizza, like the square ones, or was it like just a huge circle?
It's a big round pizza.
No wings, no.
No.
No breadsticks.
PBR, 30 pack of PBR.
That counts. All right. I guess that's good enough for me.
It seemed to work out fine.
Yeah. So the temperature is 4 degrees outside.
Yep.
With a wind chill of like -10.
That's pretty awful.
Exactly. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 12.
Well, I'm working tomorrow, so
Yeah,
I
work
don't really
tomorrow,
care
too.
what it is tomorrow.
I'm there for 12 hours again, so that'll be fun.
So I'll get there after you arrive, and I'll leave before you leave.
That means you suck.
Yeah.
Basically.
It means I'm working an 8-hour day.
Why are you working at? You're working at 9 to 5.
Working a 9 to 5.
That sucks, dude. Why aren't you working the swing shift tomorrow? That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
You'd be there like my whole shift.
Well, because actually I have plans tomorrow night.
Oh.
Well, I did have plans.
Whoa, what are these plans that got canceled?
It's supposed to be a girls' night out.
With?
A bunch of girls.
Obviously. Names are?
I can't say. It was a bunch of our some of my colleagues and I were going to get together. The girls, some of the PAs, some of the colleagues I work with, some of the doctors, some of the physician assistants. One of them went to India to get married, and so.
Wait, who went to India?
Ashwarya.
Really?
Yeah, she's in India getting married, and I got an invitation to the wedding, and it was for like 5 a.m. It was for a 5 a.m. ceremony. Honest to God, I could not make that up.
Who wants to get married at 5 a.m.?
Well, I know I wouldn't, but I mean.
At 5 a.m.
I had to actually show it to.
Having sex. It's like,
yeah, I had to show that to Sam to make sure I wasn't misreading it, and I mean I assume it was printed correctly.
I'm not even in my right mind at 5 a.m. I can't like say I do and like really mean it.
No, right?
It's like no, we gotta go for like.
Like 5 p.m.
Noon at the earliest.
Yeah,
then when I got married, it was like what 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's a good time for you.
Then when I got
Usually
divorced,
been up.
it was like 3 o'clock in the evening as well. Yeah.
Really?
Well,
that's
Came
sentimental.
full circle, yeah. It's like a whole 24-hour process.
Interesting,
Yeah,
interesting.
That's how it felt. It was cool. It worked out.
You know what the one advantage of the cold is today, or was yesterday? It didn't seem to hold true for today because you said it was an awful day.
Oh
But
my God,
yesterday,
it was freaking awful.
it was so cold and it was so slow in the ER. I've never had a day that slow in my career in the ER. In fact, I got sent home 3.5 hours early, which is unheard of.
Yeah. I heard Frederick went on diversion today as well. And so did St. Joe's. So then we started getting everything. And we had no beds.
So glad I was off
all
today.
the patients admitted upstairs. So that was fun.
That's rough. That's
Yeah.
rough.
And everybody was sick. You know, nobody takes care of themselves nowadays. So they get the flu. Nobody goes to get the flu shot because it's detrimental to their health. And then they end up getting pneumonia. And then they die. How it works out.
This is our job.
I'm a very pessimistic person. Yes.
I mean, it's their
radio,
fault they got, it's their fault they got influenza. They didn't get the flu shot. I mean.
Exactly. Nobody told you
now they have pneumonia
and not go get your flu shot, which is covered by your insurance. And if you don't have your insurance, then I pay for it out of my paycheck.
Your tax dollars.
Exactly. You go ahead and you get your flu shot, which is mostly free of charge, and you're fine. Wear a hat, put a coat on.
Yeah, but a lot of people get flu shots and still get the flu. You got to take that into account too.
They don't really count. I mean, there's exceptions to every rule. True.
They don't count. Tell them that. Well, should we?
If they weren't dead, I mean, I could tell them that.
You're terrible, Alan. I think that it's time that we introduce our guests.
My views do not express the views of River West Radio. These are my thoughts and my thoughts only. End disclaimer.
And I can't pretend that I support all of them.
Okay. Supposed to have my back here, I thought.
Well, I mean, a lot of them.
Do you even have my back on the whole all women are crazy thing?
No, I don't.
Fine.
No,
okay.
It was one study. And
but
I haven't even seen the study. Haven't even seen the study. I'd like to see the study. Could you materialize proof?
See? They all agree.
What, you read that study?
See, they saw
the mad polecats.
The mad polecats.
We have 5 of them tonight, and 4 of them are
happen
men.
to be guys, and they all happen to agree. I mean, majority is men in the studio right now, but still.
Combined, we were divorced more times than Einstein.
See, look at that.
Wow.
That tells you exactly. Women are crazy. The men always die first.
From putting up with the crazy women?
When you guys get pregnant, we got to do everything you want.
Oh, really?
We get no incentive. We get no sex. Because you're always, my back hurts. Oh, my God, my stomach. I'm cramping.
You know what? You try having a watermelon grow inside of you, okay?
Nobody
and then
told
we'll
you
talk.
to be born a woman. It's not my fault.
Oh, yes, because
my fault.
Right, I remember
Not
voting.
my fault.
I remember voting for my gender.
Hey, you can choose your gender now.
Good on that.
With all the science they're doing right now and all the stuff they're doing with medicine, you can choose your gender.
By
You
my
can choose
sex-
to have a smart baby. You can choose to have a dumb baby. You can choose to have a baby that's gonna have Down syndrome if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Killed that little conversation. So what are we talking about next? What's next on the agenda?
Power segue.
I think that Justin should grab the microphone and introduce himself, and then pass it along.
All right.
And introduce yourselves and tell us what you play and how long you've been playing with the Mad Polecats.
I'm Justin Olson. I play the washboard and the ukulele and the viber slap and all the crap nobody else wants to play.
Excellent.
I've been with these guys for about 5 years, and yeah.
Welcome, Justin.
Good to have you around.
Now we have the
Come
twin.
back, Justin.
I'm Jason Olson, his twin brother.
Yeah.
Better looking
happens
one, of
to look
course.
nothing
Better
like
look.
I play the upright bass. I
there it
started
goes.
playing about 10 years ago. Actually, it'll be 10 years in about a month now.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. So you've been playing with them for 10 years. You've only been playing with them for 5.
He was living out in Los Angeles for a long time.
Oh.
We recruited him after he moved
Or he
back
wasn't
home.
as talented.
I
Nice.
used to play in a
One
punk
of the
band
two.
back in high school, so.
Okay.
It's a family band thing. We've been kind of floating around and working in projects with each other for a while.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely.
I'm Keegan O'Reilly. I play guitar. 3 years. Sorry about that. I've been playing for 3 years with the Mad Polecats.
Nice.
Welcome, Keegan. My name is Angela. I play fiddle with the Mad Polecats, and I'm the newbie of the group. I've been with these guys since, I think August.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That's my story, and I'm sticking with
And
it.
she's still
And
here.
I'm still here.
Yeah, Angela's been putting up with our shenanigans for a long
She
time.
must be a pretty strong woman to deal with you guys.
Well, she is a strong woman. She's survived the Muddy Roots Festival. She's played with Ray Lawrence Jr., with Owen Mays, with
Wow.
just about every outlaw, scrawny musician around.
How did you guys get lucky enough to nab her?
I don't know. You know, the funny thing is, I played it. I met Angela at a skate park in Madison.
Oh wow.
They call it the Dust Bowl.
Okay.
And yeah, some of the greatest bands in the world are like drifting through this warehouse space in Madison.
Okay.
And yeah, I just happened to cross paths with her, and I stole her away.
We were recording with Owen.
Yeah, with our good friend Owen Mays.
Okay.
Angela and I are. Well, are you an 80 proof boy, or is there now an 80 proof girl? You know, it's how do they? You know, it's. We're working out the details.
All right, I'm not gonna deny it. She says it. We're running with it. Who am I to stop it?
So introduce you. Enough about you.
Oh sure, my name is Jesse. I sing for the Mad Polecats and twang the banjo.
Nice, nice, excellent. And we are missing a couple people tonight, right?
Yeah,
How many are we missing?
Well, I don't know how much we're missing them, but
How many are we missing?
see, it's family, so
Let's
I can talk
rephrase that
swag about
question.
family.
All right.
Actually, yeah, there's quite a few other family members. My uncle, my godfather, the world famous Bobby Evans, plays guitar with us. He blesses us with his slide guitar from time to time, and
Nice.
lends in that blood harmony for the vocals. And my father, Jan Paul, he plays drums with us and provides a fantastic falsetto.
Nice. Very nice. Excellent. Now, you, I'm sure, have some other questions, Alan. Let's just do the interview part since you're still working on that.
Are we doing the interview part first?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
We're kind of talking already. We know how long these guys have been together.
Pretty much.
My favorite color is blue.
It is?
No.
Oh.
Like electric blue, like the color of the television at night
like
after
long
everything's
walks on the
shut down
beach?
and you wake up
When
on the
he grows up,
couch
he's
and
going
it's
to the
glowing, that
Rancasters.
electric blue.
So that's your favorite color?
That is
it
my
because
favorite
you look
color.
at that color a lot?
I've seen it from time to time.
Yeah.
I mean, what guy doesn't like blue? It's like one of my favorite colors. Next to black.
What guy hasn't seen blue waking up on the couch?
There's a whole gang of them in LA that don't like
Well, well, other than those guys, well, I heard there was a big truce that happened a couple years ago.
that stuff
Wasn't there like a big truce a couple years ago?
Yeah, they all go to Disneyland now.
Right, exactly. It's like they came together, all the two biggest
Unity.
bosses came together, they
Stand
had a big
together.
hug, you know, kind of like the mob.
United we stand,
Exactly.
divided we fall.
Just like the mob.
Right, exactly. But hey, you never know. You know, as black guys, we don't really follow stuff like that. So you never know. We might be back fighting again. Exactly. It's like 1 second we like each other, 2 minutes later we're making a diss song. It's like, really, what? I'm not gonna respond to that. We're still cool, dude. Next thing you know, they got 3 songs on the next album together. So how it works out.
So who do you guys do? You do a mixture of covers and originals, correct?
We refer to them as crowd pleasers.
Crowd pleasers.
Crowd pleasers. I like that.
Okay.
I like that. So it's kind of like
we've
something new.
played every street corner, backyard barbecue, weddings, wakes.
Wait.
Really?
Dude, there's always.
What kind of songs do you play at a wake?
Anything that makes you drink.
All right.
Are these Irish funerals?
On occasion.
On occasion.
See a need, fill a need. There's always an occasion.
See a
for
need,
music.
fill a need.
I like that. I agree with that. That's
Alright.
good.
So
That's
I'm
good.
assuming when you go to the wake, it's all instrumental. I'm hoping.
No.
No, actually, if you
No.
think any number of gospel spirituals.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play any gospel spirituals tonight?
Do you have any requests?
No, not really.
No.
Wade in the
That's
water.
because he's not
Mad
spiritual.
Polecats, I
Wait,
think the glove's been
Wade in
thrown
the
out.
water
We might
would
have to
be
pull
awesome.
out a
Wade
spiritual.
in the water.
Wade in the water
water.
would be awesome.
Got it.
So think about that. If we
Wow,
have
you're
time.
getting your own song sung too.
That's
That's
right.
awesome.
I'm the only black guy here.
Yeah, you deserve- you
they
deserve
have to make my
something.
request.
You deserve something.
We're
You deserve
Baptists
something.
tonight.
So who writes your original music? What's the
they're-
process?
They're family songs. We all work together. We're a family band.
Okay.
Some of our songs we written while we lived in Milwaukee, drifting through out of high school. Some have stuck around since, 1 or 2 generations back, and we've just been delving on those lyrics and reshaping them. they're kind of family standards.
That's
songs
neat.
of Wisconsin pride and songs of terrible breakups and romantic tragedy.
She has plenty
we
of
have love
those. It's like all
songs.
her songs are like that. They're so dark.
Yeah. Well, I can't help it if I'm inspired by.
Well, weddings are the most fun to play for a
claims
working
they have other
musician
meanings,
because you get to
but,
play all those standards that grandma will get up and dance to.
Yeah.
And that bridesmaids will shake their tail feathers. You want to get keep the party going.
Exactly. You got to.
What's one of the most requested songs you get at weddings?
Crowd pleasers.
Yeah, it's
Crowd
always
pleasers.
Freebird. There's always a wise guy that wants to hear Freebird. And thinks that that's a funny
Play
joke.
Freebird!
I hope they're no. They're from a musician's standpoint.
No charge.
Oh, that or Mustang Sally.
Mustang at a wedding?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
That's a great song.
Yeah, and you play
yeah.
it, and it's fantastic.
It's a fun song.
Some people rise above. They think it's a sellout. I'm like, how could you possibly be selling out to play?
Yeah.
It's classic.
Tracy.
It's right. It's a crowd pleaser, not a cover. It's a crowd pleaser.
Who would you say are some of your influences? You can all speak to this, or
Weird Al.
musically.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Weird Al? Okay.
Silent Street Spankers. Johnny Cash.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. Oh.
Was he just Bob to you guys?
He's
Oh,
Robert.
I did grow up with Robert Nesta Marley.
Oh, okay.
It is,
Alright,
Bob,
all
though.
right. Because I'm at work one day and there's this website. It's called Stuff White People Like. Right?
And you laughed and laughed.
Right, so I'm looking at it and like number 20 was Bob Marley. And it goes, they refer to him as Bob. And it's just Bob. There's no Marley, it's just Bob. And everybody knows exactly what you're talking about. It's like,
we have respect
so
enough for
I have respect for Bob. It's like, oh, Bob Marley, huh? And I'm like, wait, what?
If I heard a white person say Bob, I would think Dylan.
Yeah, so would I.
Yeah.
It's
So
on the
would I.
website. There's also a...
Justin
or
put up that
Springsteen.
website a week ago. Just to mess
Where
with
did
black
mayonnaise
people.
place in that?
Well, there's also a Stuff Black People Like website.
Really, I want to
Yeah.
see that.
Well, there's
Fried chicken.
there's fried chicken. There's weed. There's
Collard greens.
collard greens. Yeah, those are on there.
Kool-Aid.
Strippers are on there. Lots of women.
Dog.
Eddie Murphy. 211.
That's how the white people live.
Mad Dog's on there too. I can run it all down for you.
And is there some truth to this?
For the most part, yeah.
Right, because within every stereotype
It would be funny if it wasn't true.
comes out of some truth.
Because the crazy thing is, us as black people like to hold true to our stereotypes. Like, my dad really wasn't around, so he was.
You
kinda
have
a
like
deadbeat.
8 illegitimate brothers and
Exactly,
sisters.
right. I don't use condoms.
My dad wasn't around, but he was a truck driver, so he was.
Well,
home like every
he
3
had a
weeks.
job though.
Yeah.
It's like, my dad wasn't around, didn't have a job, so he had no reason not to be there. It's like, dude, where are you? Well, I'm at work. No, you're not, dude. Don't lie to your son. Are you even my father? I don't know. We're still waiting on the test results. Dude, I'm 18. What have you been doing all my life? So, it's like, then he tries to come around when you're like 25 and go, so I made some mistakes. Dude, gone. No, it's too late now.
See, you're making me feel bad now because my dad's not here tonight.
And he's not working.
All right, I just like to give that shout out to my father, Jan Paul, who I'm sure is home, like listening on his brand new Mac computer.
Nice.
He played Friday and Saturday night with us. He put 6 hours in on stage this weekend, and we worked him hard. And when it was time to come down to Milwaukee on one of the coldest days of the winter,
Oh no.
he just retired from 45
From truck
years
driving?
of double clutching,
No.
from sea to shining sea.
I see.
And, yeah, one of my favorite stories of my father musically is the fact that he's played Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
When he was doing service in the Coast Guard, and he's been everywhere. He's that guy that's got every story. So yeah, we've got some great original songs that come out of our family, just because they've been everywhere.
That's exciting. That's really interesting. Come from a very interesting family.
Well, my family, my grandfather was president of the Musicians Union, Local 422.
I thought you were about to say president of the United States. Which one?
It should have happened because Al Paul was that. Don't get me started.
Let's not talk about Clinton.
Which is the one that wore dresses?
That's still a sensitive topic to some of us.
So hey, tell us a little bit about the songs we're gonna hear tonight. You guys are gonna have like 20 minutes.
So cool. Yeah. We're probably gonna start out with one of our family standards called Northern Wisconsin.
Okay.
And as cold as it is, it's kind of.
My thermometer said 4 degrees on the way here.
I saw some pictures today of some Great Lakes surfers with ice beards about 5 inches long. So the fact that we're a hardy breed up here.
Yeah.
That must have been on their bucket list.
I don't know. I bitch about the cold every year. I always.
Right around the corner.
Oh God, I hope so.
Well, it took so long to get cold, and now oh my God, when it was 40 degrees, you were complaining about it being cold. Like
now it's really cold.
What was the weather like when you got hit by the bus? What was the temperature like?
Yeah, it was probably about 48 or something like that.
Summer's right around the corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Summer.
Exactly. Right.
So northern was. So northern Wisconsin. All right.
What else?
And we've got a new song.
A new song. World premiere? World premiere?
We've played it out at like one Roadhouse, one West Side Club, and possibly a few backyards.
All right. So we're gonna go with world premiere for this next song. What's this one called?
Lake of Souls.
Lake of Souls. World premiere. Lake of Souls. Right here, River West Radio, people.
Milwaukee premiere.
Yeah.
They've played it before.
Fine. Milwaukee premiere. You can't stand this lady.
Love you too.
Feelings not mutual.
And what else? We're just gonna bypass that statement.
Well, how many can I fit in? Because we can go all night long.
You guys are gonna have like 20 minutes.
Right
now. Oh, excellent. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have a good time then.
All right, I'll let you guys just figure it out as you go.
All right.
All right. We're gonna play a couple songs. We're actually, just two.
Just two?
Yep. Just two songs, and so we can get you guys set up for sound, and we'll get
Looking
you on
forward
stage.
to it.
Yeah, me too. You guys are fun to listen to. I got to hang out with these guys back in when was that? October or something like that. Yeah.
The lake wasn't frozen yet.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Pulled out.
Yeah, you couldn't be there.
Got hit by the bus.
Oh,
exactly. Like, was it like a week later?
A week later.
Something like that?
it's horrible.
Very interesting. And obviously it wasn't that cold.
Lady scream, what did I see? Was you looking at me? You always had eyes for my wife, and now your arms are holding her tight beneath the willow tree, and you're staring at me. To the left, here we go. Woo-hoo! Lord have mercy. Hold on to your drawers. That's right. Tomorrow at high noon, beneath the old clock tower, we'll let fate choose on the final hour. The winner takes all. We're gonna have a draw down in City Hall. Someone's gonna fall. Someone's gonna fall.
Tell us more, Grandpa. How did this happen, Grandpa?
Well, that was about 60 years ago
almost to the day, come to think of it. That's when I met your grandma.
Is she pretty?
Well, I guess we'd not been married, but I could have lost her, I guess.
I don't know, Grandpa. You're not that old.
You don't believe me?
No.
Well, come on, Grandma.
My great escape. Why take caution from this fallen state? 3 times under's the count of my mistake. The place that I've been dreading is the same damn place I'm headed now, and it calls me. So what do you do in a one-horse town when 3 worlds collide and 4 men go down? You wade in the water and wait till you drown, but you put up a fight and go for the crown. Glad as we plunder and sad as we go, but something still holds me back from the throne. So all of these false hopes keep calling my name. I'll look through my past and think, oh, what a shame. There's no fair judge that can call this blame. We fell short, so no one wins this game. A street side tussle helps me feel sane.
Welcome back, welcome back. That was Nick Spitzer with High Noon, and then Heartland Wells was the track you just heard. We've got the Mad Polecats. They're live and they're ready to rock. Just want to give a shout out to everybody listening at CSM right now. Special shout out to Patrick Mashinki, who's listening as he keeps texting my phone. You can stop now. There's your shout out. Leave me alone. All right? God, it's like, what, 30 text messages within the last 10 minutes? I hope you have unlimited texting, dude. But here we go. Mad Polecats right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You heard them first on River West Radio.
All right, we know River West Radio is worldwide. Your .com, so there's some places that people might be listening and it's nice and balmy and warm, but here in Wisconsin, it's very cold today.
What, 4 degrees?
With wind chill, who knows at this point? But we love it. This is our song about it.
Just you and the fire and the sound of the wind. And when it gets done blowing, it always starts snowing. And the world turns to quiet and all white again. Spent a winter away from Wisconsin, trucking down south where the wind ain't so wild. But when the spring came, Lord, I didn't feel rested like when I'd miss sleeping when I was a child. And the world turns forgotten in northern Wisconsin. Just you and the fire and the sound of the wind. And when it gets done blowing, it always starts snowing. And the world turns to quiet and all white again. The wind in the pines is a soft lullaby, and the woods and the world all lay sleeping. Well, there's a full moon in a cold sky, and I'm through asking Lord why. I found me a home and I'm staying. 'Cause the world turns forgotten in northern Wisconsin. Just you and the fire and the sound of the wind. And when it gets done blowing, it always starts snowing. And the world turns to quiet and all white again.
think all of our listeners in the Milwaukee area and surrounding can actually attest to that song, as it's negative 28 degrees outside.
It is cold out there.
Right, and they're probably in their cars or at home listening like, oh my God, I gotta get out of this car. So yeah, that was a pretty nice song, other than there's no really snow on the ground.
There's no snow.
Yeah, it's been a dry
Yeah,
winter.
there was a little bit. Early this morning. Yeah, there was a little bit. Did it snow up there?
I've built one snowman this winter. That's
built
low
none.
on the average.
I built none. My daughter wanted me to build some, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, you gotta get out there.
Next year.
Next year. Oh no.
That's how you always say. It's like,
Don't
oh,
be
we'll
that
do it.
dad.
Bring her over. Bring her to my house. Man.
All right,
I got
all
a
right.
sledding in the backyard.
All right, we'll do
the
it.
polecats are about family.
We'll do it.
We get all the kids out there having fun. I took my daughter surfing
Nice. In the cold?
in Lake Michigan.
In the cold?
She's got a wetsuit.
All right. Kind of. I gotta call CPS on that one. And what was the next song we were gonna hear?
We're gonna do an old-timey traditional called Linoleum.
Linoleum. All right. Let's hear it.
Possessions never meant anything to me. I'm not crazy. Well, that's not true. I've got a bed, an old guitar, and a dog-made bottle. This is on my floor. That's right, I've got a floor. So what? So what? So what? Well, I've got pockets full of Kleenex and linen holes where everything important to me seems to fall right down my leg and onto the floor. My closest friend, linoleum, supports my head, gives me something to believe. Well, that's me on the beach side, combing the sand, millimeter in my hand, holding a pocket full of change. That's me on the street with the violin under my chin, playing with a grin, singing Johnny Cash. Well, that's me. Well, on the back of the bus. That's me in the cell. That's me inside your head. That's me inside your head. That's me inside your head. That's me inside your head.
I like.
Rock steady.
Where's my host? Where is she? She's she's over
Anna's
there.
having a good time. She's out there dancing on the floor.
She's over there looking at adult movies. That's what she's looking at. Just because your
Kicking back with a bottle of Red Stripe.
Just because your boyfriend has a show tonight doesn't mean you gotta go get adult movies now.
Alan, shut your mouth.
God.
Isn't that exactly what that
You're
is?
supposed to be up here with me hosting the show. You're over here looking at adult movies, drinking a beer, and dancing. I'm over
In Anna's defense, we are a big band. We take up a lot of space.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean? It's Martin Luther King Day. You're supposed to be nice to the black guy.
Come on. This is the one day.
All right,
well,
give it to me.
I thought it was
He's got a
technically
couple
nice to
hours
everybody.
left.
this is the one day that we get, other than February.
Is there White Women's Month?
All the other months.
Yeah, they got scholarships for
Once
that.
a month.
Exactly.
Once a
You
month
guys
for a
get
week
your
is
breast
really
cancer
good.
month. You guys get Mother's Day. You get your birthday.
There's
you get
Father's
Sweetest
Day,
Day.
there's
That-
Mother's
Father,
Day.
What about the white man?
We had
Why
this
is the white man
discussion
gonna get a
already.
holiday?
Yeah.
We don't get no scholarships. We don't get no holidays. We don't get.
Father's Day isn't widely celebrated in the black community because we're not known as fathers, number one.
Ouch.
So, I mean, what do you expect from me? I gotta get it where I can get it. And MLK Day
I
is
constantly
my day.
find myself doing one of those Rodney Dangerfields over here where I'm pulling up my collar going, wow, man, am I uncomfortable.
It's one thing. You're either gonna get uncomfortable around me or you're gonna just join in. So join in. All right. What's up next?
Lake of Souls
Lake of
or
Souls.
Delilah. I'm not quite sure. This came through my buddy Orlo Billingsley when I was out in
okay.
Brooklyn. So.
All right. Let's see what we got.
General Jim did the deed when his rank was low. He put Delilah Jane to shame many years ago. She said, Mister, don't act strange or rearrange your pie hole. And Jimbo did it just the same, and she never told a soul. One more thing you want to know. There's only one way to go, and that's down to the bottom, down to the bottom, down to the bottom of the lake of souls. Robber Baron's underpants are folded by the maid. She don't care about those stains as long as she gets paid. Delilah Jane, she plays it dumb, she don't mince her words, but she could name every single one of the people that he's murdered. One more thing you ought to know. There's only one way to go, and that's down to the bottom, down to the bottom, down to the bottom of the lake of souls. Festa Twistwood bakes black bread, but he makes you earn your keep. If you forget to make your bed, he'll see that you don't eat. Delilah Jane, she carves a slice and throws it to the dogs. Yeah, she says making love to you is like falling off a log. One more thing you ought to know. There's only one way to go, and that's down to the bottom, down to the bottom, down to the bottom of the lake of souls.
Jimbo, Baron, and Twistwood too, they always knew they didn't have you. They always knew that you'd pull through. Oh, Delilah, oh, Delilah, oh, Delilah, they didn't have. Oh, Delilah, oh, Delilah, oh, Delilah, they didn't have you.
Very nice.
I used to date a Delilah.
Now you have a song for her.
Yeah.
Did you trust her around scissors?
No, I didn't trust her around anything. Her name was Delilah. I mean, just think of the name Delilah and what it represents in everything. Take it from the Bible. What did Delilah represent?
Samson got her wrong.
Oh my God, she was beautiful though.
What you gonna do?
Exactly.
The folly of man.
Exactly. She was beautiful, so I had to try it. And then she goes, "My name's Delilah." I was like, "Oh, that's one strike right there." That was one strike off top.
Just to all the Delilahs out there, we think it's a beautiful name.
Yeah, oh, it's a beautiful name. It's a beautiful name. And it sucks if you're not good looking for your name to be Delilah, because then you're definitely going to be single for the rest of your life. I'm sorry, my views do not represent the views of River West Radio. This is all coming from Anna's notebook that's actually right in front of me. Because she won't come up here and host, she wants me to read out of her notebook. So all of this stuff. Oh, what was that? Yeah, okay. All of this stuff that's actually being said right now is coming from her brain, okay? Yeah. That's why I say all women are crazy. See? She actually gets a check every month, too. Not from her job, it's from the state. What's next?
Oh, let's see. Oh, we got plenty of time.
Oh, you got about 6-7 minutes, yeah.
6-7 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
That's plenty of time. You know what? I want to do a song from my gal Kendall. It's a Chuck Reagan song that she turned me on to. And the Mad Polka.
Is she listening?
I hope she's listening.
Give her a little shout out.
Love you, baby.
Oh, that's so sweet. All right, here we go.
Another full moon sky through the trees and filtered light, and the silence of my dear is the storm now drawing near. Let it rain, I don't mind. Keep you warm, high and dry. Light your fire and hold you right. Sing your song just one more time. We'll howl at the moon if you want. Hell, you won't be the only one. 'Cause there's no place that I'd rather be than at home with you next to me. Let it rain, I don't mind. Keep you warm, high and dry. Light your fire and hold you right. Sing your song just one more time. That warm inside. Well, I long to see them eyes and feel your skin on mine. Yeah, we'll let it storm all night. Even days on end's just fine. Let it rain, I don't mind. Keep you warm, high and dry. Light your fire and hold you right. Sing your song just one more time. Yeah, let it rain, I don't mind. Keep you warm, high and dry. Light your fire and hold you right. Sing your song just one more time. Warm inside.
Don't try and chime in now, Anna. What's that in your hand? What movie?
She's out dancing. She's having a good time.
Sylvester Stallone movie.
It's that Rasta-Billy beat.
Bikini Jones, Temple of Boobs.
Right.
Rock.
Exactly. Sylvester Stay Hard. What? Yeah, uh-huh.
Italian Stallion.
Exactly.
Right there. That's
Sylvester
the
Stallone, Italian
very
Stallion
glorious.
is the movie she was. Yeah, exactly.
And it's all true.
I tell you, she has no filter outside of work, obviously. We need to put a muzzle on her. Yeah, you got about 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah, you got about 2 minutes. You
got
got
about
something?
2 minutes?
I mean,
all right.
We've got until we're totally cut off. There's 3.
3?
3 minutes?
All right.
All right. Well, one last shout out to my little princess, Essie Josephine.
All right.
I know she's listening out there.
Aww.
That's my daughter. That's my girl.
How old is she?
7. She just turned 7.
Nice.
My boy Jake. High five, yo. He's a Milwaukee boy.
Oh, okay. All right. He was born
He's
here?
straight up, it's South Side. South Side Milwaukee.
All right. You carry a knife and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how Southsiders do it.
All right, well, here's a song for back in our Milwaukee days. Jay and I have been playing together a long time. We played back in the Wild Kingdom era through the Pacers and Little Brew Crunchy Things and all the great bands that have come through Milwaukee back in the Brady Street days, living on Farwell, Oakland, River West. We've been all over in Milwaukee. So we're going to do another traditional song, looking back fondly on all our years in Milwaukee. What made Milwaukee famous made a loser out of me. Well, it's late and she's waiting, and I know I should go home. But every time I try to leave, they play another song, or someone buys another round, and wherever drinks are free. What made Milwaukee famous made a loser out of me. Oh well, baby's told me not to go so many times before. She says that love and happiness can't be found behind them swinging doors. And now she's gone, and I'm to blame. Too late, I finally see what made Milwaukee famous made a loser out of me. Take it, Angela Licari. Oh well, baby's told me not to go so many times before. She says that love and happiness can be found behind them swinging doors. And now she's gone, and I'm to blame. Too late, I finally see what made Milwaukee famous made a loser out of me. Yeah, what made Milwaukee famous made a loser out of me.
Perfect timing. 1 minute to spare.
God, this
Thank
guy
you, guys.
follows directions, doesn't he? I said you got 2 minutes. He gave
I'm a
me
professional.
2 minutes exactly. Like, did he cut the song short? Was it really that short? Oh, okay. I was like, I'm sitting here. I'm like, then
We even had a solo in there.
Oh, I can even
I was
dance
like,
all
wait,
night
hold on,
long.
dude.
Extended version of that song. You know, this is before she
Dude,
played with us, man. The song was like 30 seconds.
I specialize in baby making music. I make the party go on all night long. We'll have like people dancing for hours and hours.
That's what I was like, wait. Baby say
Burn, burn.
So that song was 30
I don't know what
seconds.
your
Wow, dude.
conception is, but
Well, I mean, hey, the average guy. We're not gonna get in this conversation right now. Anyway,
I'd like to think you can go an entire Barry White album. But maybe I'm not average.
obviously not. I mean,
It's a
hey.
Polish thing.
Definitely.
He's stubborn.
Well, thanks again for listening. We've had the Mad Pogats. Thanks for coming, guys.
Hey, thanks for
Been
having us. We
awesome.
really
You
appreciate
guys are
being back in
great.
Milwaukee.
You
We're going to be at
guys are awesome.
Kachansky's
Okay.
Beer Hall in Concertina soon.
When soon?
We haven't nailed down the date. We're
Okay.
we were supposed to play there a while back, and
Okay.
we had a weather fall through one of the
Alright.
first storms. So
You're gonna have
being
to
back
let
here
us
is
know
cool
about
day.
that, so,
It's-
so we can
Yeah.
announce it on the show.
Absolutely.
Get some people there.
Will do,
'Cause
yeah.
I'm pretty sure the listeners listeners enjoy.
Check out madpolecats.com, Mad Polecats on Reverb Nation and Facebook.
And do you have a Facebook?
We're on Facebook.
All right, good. They're everywhere. So you can't miss them.
Worldwide, baby.
Number one reggae band in Madison.
According to ReverbNation.com, we are the number one reggae band in Madison.
bluegrass band.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. But
That's how bad the reggae scene is in Madison. A
bunch of white guys.
Number one.
And none of them have dreadlocks, people. This sucks. But this has been the Anna London Show. We're here every Monday at 8 o'clock. Thanks for listening.
All right.